Are back. Sorry about the technical difficulties. So, was there more that you wanted to speak about, Mr. Joseph?
Just another minute or two, if you don't mind.
Yes.
I did get a letter saying I was 3 years past due, but it was also addressed to my correct street number and street name, but Hayden 83815. And I live in Coeur d'Alene 838, I'm sorry, Hayden 83835. I live in Hayden, Coeur d'Alene 83815. So I never received the things that were incorrectly addressed. How this got through, question for the post office, I guess.
Okay.
So I came, paid all the tax the next day, paid all the taxes and fees, went to the assessor's office, had my address corrected, and I'm requesting a removal or a reduction of the interest and penalties since I never received a bill, or meeting halfway since I am responsible for not realizing that I hadn't been billed or hadn't paid.
Were you able to identify the cause of the incorrect address?
Probably through escrow, I would guess.
Yeah, okay. Does anyone up here have any questions?
Commissioner Matari, after we spoke, we did some research trying to find out where the disconnect had happened with the city. It came off the warranty deed that was filed when his house was sold. So we sent the bills and the assessment notices to the address that was provided on the warranty deed. It wasn't that we fat keyed and put in the wrong town and zip.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions?
Yes, Shelley's.
Oh, Shelley, yes.
So the warranty deed comes from the recorder's office, and then it is given to the assessor's office, and mapping and land records goes through the warranty deeds. We have to use the address that is on there. And then we even have a second and third eye that checks these to make sure they're correct. So it came from the title company, and at closing, when the property owners looked through the paperwork and it was not filed correctly. So that's where the address came incorrect. And it has been corrected since.
Right. And I see the homeowner's exemption was the correct address.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions for the applicant? Commissioner Eberline?
No.
No. Did anyone from the county want to add more to this? Okay. Thoughts?
Well, this is kind of a hard one because it's, we can do it based on hardship or a mistake on the part of the county, and it sounds like it's a mistake that came kind of from outside the county. So this one will kind of tie into the next one if we choose to deviate from hardship or mistake on part of the county.
So where are you with it?
I don't know. I think it's unfortunate, and I don't really.
And I will be honest, I'm not going to claim hardship.
Sure.
Yeah. Commissioner Eberline, you have any thoughts on this?
I had this snafu like that one time too, and so I ate it.
Yeah. I mean, my general rule is that when we make a mistake, we pay for it. And when a mistake is made by another person outside the entity, they pay for it. However, I always try to at least find ways where we can have some sort of, if there's effort given, if there's a way to find some sort of a partial remedy. It may not be very much, but something as a way to say, we appreciate you putting forth the effort. But in this particular situation, it wasn't our fault. We didn't make a mistake. And so it's hard for us to, wipe something like that away, the interest and all of the penalties, if we didn't make that mistake. And so, if the board is open to it, I'd be willing to look at it maybe, forgiving 10% of the interest and late fees as just our way of, acknowledging that something happened. But that's kind of where, my head is with it, and it's really up to the board's discretion. Thoughts on that?
Probably just a question for Dave. We did identify the mistake. It was not on the part of the county, but the county was not able to catch it either. So if the board were to take a percentage, does that open us up for any liability?
No, I don't think so. Penalties and interest can be waived or canceled at the discretion of the board. It's not the tax itself.
Okay,
It's the tax itself that is subject to the hardship or the mistake. This really is a discretionary issue on the board's part.
great.
Commissioner Eberline?
These are tough ones.
I will just
So-
point out that in this particular case, his interest and late charges were significant.
Yeah,
You know, we're not looking at a couple $100, we're looking at a couple $1,000.
I think $4,977.02.
2,000,
I got 2357.38.
yeah,
Okay,
And that's total interest and penalties?
yeah, interest and late charges, yeah.
The 4,000 was including the tax.
oh, that was
Yeah.
including the tax.
Because
Gotcha,
the
gotcha.
taxes were so delinquent, he paid almost as much, he almost doubled what he would have paid with the interest and late charges.
Gotcha, okay,
So what were the total interest and late charges?
right, the 2357.38.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we were to waive 10%, it would be $235. And the rest would be due by the applicant.
It's already paid, so
Then-
that would just be a credit to the next year's property tax.
If the board did that, would you be okay with applying that towards the next year's property tax?
That would be fine.
Yeah. Commissioner Eberline?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Okay.
Commissioner Duncan?
Yeah, yep. So I'm just gonna get the amount here, so.
235.74.
Right, but it's, okay, times 0.9. So the amount that remains is $2,121, so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's totally fine, all right. If you are ready for a,
A motion?
yes.
Without objection, I'll take a motion.
I move that we partially waive interest and late fees in the amount of $235.74 for AIN 103030 and to be placed as credit towards the 2025 property taxes.
Second,
Commissioner Eberline?
aye.
Commissioner Duncan?
Aye.
Chair Matari?
Aye, motion carries. Thank you for coming in. I hope
very
you can
much.
appreciate, we certainly appreciate your position. I hope you can appreciate ours.
I do, I understand.
So, thank you.
Thank you much.
Okay, next up is item 2, request for cancellation, late fee and interest. This is for AIN 304126, and it's for property Jones with the last name. And is that Linda Jones? Linda, come on up, and you can sit down, and the microphone's already on, so you can tell us your situation.
Mine's not as complicated. Got home on the 14th of June from a trip. Both of us came down with the flu, so I knew I had property taxes to mail. All week long, sick and bad, drove myself out of bed. The 20th, mailed it at the post office. Got good and got it in on time. Then, to my surprise, I received a letter saying that it was late, and it had been stamped in Spokane on the 23rd, which I was under the impression when you mail at the post office, you know, during the day, it would be processed that date. So that was my surprise. So that's where the dilemma begins. I did go to the post office on 3 different occasions to confront them and ask them why this happened. And they just, sometimes we just don't process them and we ship them off to Spokane and have them stamped there, which I was not aware of. And when I talked to the tax collector's office, you know, they had told me to reach out to the post office and if they would take responsibility for it and they would waive my finance charge and interest. And they would not, the postmaster wouldn't even speak with me. She stated that she has spoken to the tax collector's office and explained to them that this was happening to people. I thought, well, if you know that, then why won't you speak with me? So apparently the tax collector's office and the postmaster keep missing each other, so nothing was resolved. So they instructed me to write a letter to the board and appear today. So.
Any questions by the board for the applicant? Any comments from the county on this?
Jill Smith, Chief Deputy Treasurer, for the record. I feel for Ms. Jones, we have had a lot of frustration with the post office the last couple of years, with people not getting mail, with mail coming late, with mail not being postmarked timely. But in the end, statute tells me that I have to go by the postmark date on the envelope. And if the postmark date on the envelope is after the due date, then the interest and late charges are due. Of course, as a board of county commissioners, if you choose to waive as a consideration, that's up to you, but it was outside of my ability to even consider it, even knowing that there was an issue, because Ms. Jones was not the only person from Athol that contacted us.
Thoughts?
Similar to the last one where it's not a county mistake, but, you know, if you wanted to offer the same, I would support that.
Well, are we looking at a total of $131.82
Yes.
in interest? So, you know, if we were to, you know, again, it's not a fault of the county. We make the mistake, we pay for it. We didn't make the mistake in this case. Sadly, the Postal Service level of service has, you know,
Yep,
it's changed.
which, you know, that's sad. Lesson learned.
Yeah, so I'd be willing to, again, offer the 10% because you put forth the effort, you're here today. I realize it's not a lot if the board were to agree, but it's something, and, you know, hopefully either the check is in the mail sooner or you come down here, and we do have
Usually
lines.
would have been in the mail sooner, but I was sick. That's just my only, it's
Yeah.
the truth. It
Yeah.
just was kind of,
I understand, life happens.
yeah, it does.
So unless there is an objection by the board, I'll take a motion.
I move that we approve the waiving of interest and late fees in the amount of $13.18 for AIN 304126 to be placed as advance payment for the 2025 property taxes.
Second.
Commissioner Eberline,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chair Matari.
Aye, motion carries. Thank you.
I guess they'll pay over $100, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. It's only grocery money.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
Right.
I'd keep working on the post office if
Well.
you could.
I don't trust them anymore, and I don't put anything in my mailbox either. And that was the first
We are
problem.
recommending that people, if you're comfortable making payments online, go to our website. You can make the payment online using an electronic check. Right now it's 50 cents. We anticipate it being no cost by the December payment cycle.
I would
And
absolutely.
you just take it all the way till you get a receipt number, write down the receipt number. You're done, you're paid, and you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about the
Right,
post office.
this is just, in 17 years, this is the first time I've ever had this
And it's,
issue up here, living up here.
and it's cheaper than a stamp.
Yeah, probably. So will I get an adjusted bill, or I just send it, how do I do this?
When you get your bill for 2025, that amount will have been deducted from the amount due.
So I don't have to do anything now with this?
But she doesn't pay the penalties and interest now?
She's already paid.
Oh, you already did.
Yeah.
I don't believe I've paid them.
Oh, did she not?
No, I haven't paid
Oh,
it.
if you haven't,
That's why
then
I came today.
it'll be the reduced amount, and you can take care of that
Yeah,
upstairs.
we'll send you a bill.
Okay.
Or send you a bill, okay.
All right. Sorry.
Okay, the next item is 3, request for adjustment 2024 tax status for AIN 353133, and this is Thrasher. And Chief Deputy Smith?
We are requesting that you reduce, how do I say this? They paid their occupancy taxes at a higher amount than should have been due. And so we're asking for a reduction in the amount that they owe for 2024. It's paid, but we want to apply the overage based on the correct amount to the 2025 taxes. And the dollar amount, do you have the dollar?
You, yeah, we have a dollar amount. And what was the dollar amount?
$92.34.
We have, $92.34. Is that correct?
That sounds right, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, unless there is a question or objection, I'll take a motion.
I move that we refund and apply to the 2025 property taxes the amount of $92.34 to reflect the actual 2024 occupancy tax due for AIN 353133.
Second.
Commissioner Eberline,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chair Matari.
Aye, motion carries. Next up is item 4, request for adjustment exempt by statute, AIN 331253, Post Falls Highway District. And Chief Deputy Smith, did you want to?
The Post Falls received a property tax bill for 2024. The parcel should have been exempt and not had any taxes due. They did pay their aquifer fee, so we'd like to reduce the tax obligation to zero. And obviously, when we reduce the tax obligation to zero, the interest and penalties that have accrued will disappear.
And I believe we have a dollar amount for that to cancel.
And if you just bring it down to zero, that's fine.
Yeah, that's all I have is the zero.
Okay.
Something weird is going on with my computer. It says that Microsoft has just disabled it, which I don't believe they can do.
Are you doing a Windows 11 upgrade?
No, I don't do any of that stuff.
Is the recording still going?
I can't. Let's see, Control Alt.
Is the recording for the meeting going?
I can't tell.
Okay.
Control Alt Delete.
This
Let's
is the
see.
day for technical challenges.
Task. Manager. Oh,
You just got a virus.
oh,
I'm
Yeah.
going to
Alright.
shut it down
okay,
and restart.
okay. Do, do, do. My computer caught COVID.
Well, we won't ask you where you've been traveling with your computer.
I can't, I'm so flustered I can't type my password.
Tina, are you okay if we continue? Because it's just one,
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
She's got hers going.
yes. So
Okay, you want
then-
to make a motion?
Sure. I move that we amend the 2024 property taxes due to $0.00 for AIN 331253 as it is exempt by statute.
Second.
Commissioner Eberline,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chair Matari.
Aye, motion carries. Next up, public comment. Would anyone like to speak? Hearing none, 11:24, meeting adjourned.